All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So, the last couple of days have been a little different than I should say, at least the last couple of weeks. And as you can probably tell by the tone of my voice, that, in short, it feels good to be back. I've been on sort of like a self directed um, moment of silence and quiet while my my mouth, my gums were recovering after a tooth extraction. And so now that that process is complete, I am fully and truly back in the saddle, as they say. And of course, there was a lot happening before the extraction. There's a lot of a lot of moving pieces. We just wrapped up our first ever Eye Hypnosis Live Communion, our live event, and as the month began, there were a lot of beautiful um, new and amazing changes happening. And then, of course, this sudden reminder came that it was a moment for me to pause, and I could obviously have cut corners, but I chose not to. I chose to give health its due importance, and chose to make my health most at the top of my list. And so I chose to um, go into absolute silence. So obviously I didn't speak to anybody for those 4 days, and I'm glad that I did. In hindsight, and of course, even as I was going into it, it did take a little bit of juggling. But all of this kind of reminded me that when you have, let's say, chosen to tap into or to find your something that you're passionate about, and then when you go from passion to purpose, which means and again, there is no straight line. Some people find purpose before they even recognize what their passion is. Some people, like me, for many many years, I have chosen to focus on passion, things that I really love to do as a profession or a vocation. And as time has progressed, especially in the last couple of years, and definitely in the last couple of months, it's become clearer and clearer that I'm more aware now of my purpose and what I'm meant to do. And so uh, that's all that I've been focusing on. And a moment like this, obviously gave me the opportunity to pause, to reflect, because in that silence, I was able to really, take time to to listen inward. Not that I don't do it otherwise, but this was sort of like a unplanned, um, out of the ordinary opportunity to really look, really listen within. And even as I'm now getting ready for a really fantastic session tomorrow with my students, this is for our iHypnosis Live Practitioner program. This is, of course, a program that we run. We're starting, our first batch of the newly minted or the freshly minted iHypnosis Live Practitioner program. We've done two versions of this before in the year. These were great opportunities to learn, also to make a big impression on people, so that they could go out and make a change in the way they they talk, they listen, be more aware of the words that they're using, and that has definitely brought me here to our first batch of the iHypnosis Live Practitioner program. And this is, of course, the level one program, which is a 30-day program. Given that this is the holiday season, it'll be definitely more than a 30 days. We will go on till possibly the second or possibly maybe even the third week of Jan. So the batch is in place. We're rolling out our a full day tomorrow. We did one session, the inaugural session on the 10th, which was a couple of days ago. Then, of course, the extraction happened, and then there was time for recovery. And so, I'm sharing all of this with you only because this quiet has given me the opportunity to also reflect on how important it is, and how much of a blessing it is when you discover more and more each day what your purpose is in life, and uh, how you have been given the opportunity to help other people. And the practitioner program is one such way. Obviously, we will be doing more of these in 2025. So, if you happen to miss, you're watching this at the time of this recording or even after, and if you've missed the opportunity to be part of this batch, we will be opening up another one in a couple of months in the new year. So stay tuned for that. And as I said, the intention is to truly serve the people that I'm meant to be there for my community and to help them as they navigate, their lives, whether it is in the areas of personal development or even, finding what they're really meant to be doing. And, you know, for me, I feel very, very blessed that I get to do this work every day and, be there for people and help them as they navigate through their own inner, uh, whether you call it their mindscape or whether you call it their own, beliefs, limiting beliefs, or whatever it is that's holding them back from being, who they're really meant to be. And for me, I really do, um, I do consider this to be a blessing and a gift that I get to share with people on a daily basis. And so, maybe as you're listening to this, and that question is, if you have already found what that purpose is, make it a point to keep showing up, because I can tell you from my own experience that just knowing your purpose isn't enough. It's about, showing up and being fully present in the day, because the more you know your purpose, you will also find there are distractions. Life has a funny way. These last 3 days, a great example for me of testing you. And the more you have experiences where you're tested, you will be reminded more and more of, that you really truly are meant to do this work that you now recognize as being your gift, and your gift that you get to share with people in the world. So, having said all of this, of course, I can also say this, that if you feel that you're right now struggling with this gift that you've been given, and it's more of a burden than a blessing, you're not alone. There's a reason also why we have the community, the eye hypnosis life community. This is your community, this designed to hold this space for you while you fully step into all of who you're meant to be. And having said all of that, of course, if there's any way in which I personally can help you, please do let me know. And as I said, these pods happen every day as a reminder to you that this is my way of telling you that, hey, you're not alone. So, having said all of that, of course, remember to live your purpose, and look forward to seeing you in our pods. We will, of course, we will be, back with our regular programming on Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. We do the eye hypnosis life experiences. This is a really beautiful way to treat it like your spiritual gym or your mind gym, where twice a week you get to come in, have the eye hypnosis life experience, focusing on maybe a topic that is close to your heart, or that while somebody else might be talking about something that they're dealing with, you get to experience a breakthrough as well. So look forward to seeing you in those. The link is there in the description. You can click in and join us. And of course, this is a free membership, so come join us while it is still free. And if this programming, if this way of learning and growing appeals to you, there are more programs. There's one-to-one coaching as well. So there are different ways in which you can engage. There are recorded programs as well. So look forward to seeing you in any, many, or all of them. And of course, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I will see you in the next one. Take care.